Alright, and we're back. We saved Hans the Lumberjack last time, and now we need to head back to Ilias village. And we have a special encounter here. It is Alice. But if you haven't played part 3 of Monster Girl Quest, then you haven't seen this Alice. Hey, boy. Yes, you over there. Do you see a monster that looks like a rabbit anywhere around here? At the summit I did. It was a rabbit slime, but still a rabbit. The summit? Thanks. A damn rabbit. I get my hands on her. Something strange is going on. First the tiny angel, now young Yoma. I have a feeling that the bunny slime I just fought isn't the rabbit monster she's looking for, though. Maybe I better go back up and check on things. Yeah, I probably should. You're picking on her! Stop it! Someone help me! How dare you do this to me! Change me back right now, you idiot! Alice, open your eyes! Or hell, you're pounding on her. Listen to your own fist. This isn't the rabbit you're looking for. I don't know what you're talking about. You got the wrong rabbit. Oh, and we have merged now, Alice. Huh. Actually, you don't look like the rabbit I want. Where in the world did that rabbit go? You can't hide it from me forever. Well, actually, it's very well within her power to do so. Not a part of her intention, but it is definitely within her power. What the heck? Well, anyway, I better hurry back. It should almost be time for my baptism ceremony. Why'd this have to happen to me? I'm never gonna be bad again. That's bull. But sure, anything you say, buddy. And we're just gonna zoom our way back. Do you have anything new to say? Nope. Just zoomy, 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 zoomy. Ceremony will be starting any minute. I better run straight back to the village. This temple is directly north from here. I might already be late. Well, thankfully, Luca, the head priest in this timeline, is not an asshole. Hey, Luca! I heard about the great job you did. Thanks to you, Hans came home safely. You're leaving on an adventure today too, right? Guess that means you're already an adult. Speaking of which, I won't see Sonia either. Although I always thought she was trouble. Oh, you have no idea, bud. You have no idea the kind of trouble Sonia is. I'm still in shock from earlier. I never believed something like that could ever occur around here. I'm surprised it's not a frequent occurrence. Whatever. I bet you never expected your adventure to start like that. I wonder if it's a good omen or a bad one. Hey, EXP is EXP. Wait, is it time for your baptism? Stop loafing around here and get to the temple on the double! Children these days, I swear. Oh, speaking of Hans. Hey, Luca. I can't thank you enough for saving me. As a token of my appreciation, please take this. Lumberjack axe obtained. Well, yeah. Tutorial, don't need it. You probably don't have time to hang around with your baptism today, but I just want to say I have a lot of faith that you'll make a splendid hero. Thanks for a vote of confidence. Hey Luca, sorry about what happened. Nice job! Isn't it time for your baptism though? Yes, everyone wants Luca to get baptized. Even though it's purely for show. Oh, and by the way, look who's here! Lazarus. Looks like he's fast asleep. Did he really sleep through all that commotion? I guess I should let him sleep. You can't read the note while he's not here. Or not, wait. Fine. Alright, can't go down there for now. Can't go over there for now. I heard my friend from Iliasburg lost to a harpy. She forcibly bad-touched him all day, then took him back to her village and made him her husband. I'm so jealous! I wish a harpy would come visit our village too, which is the exact opposite of how you felt in the original. In the original, you want Luca to get revenge because you've been indoctrinated. Luca, you're leaving today, right? Please only beat up the bad monsters, okay? Kids these days like proper devotion to Ilias. Ever since the great disaster, it's gone especially bad. Well, if your god regularly appears one day, and then stops appearing altogether the next, then yeah, that would leave people to be a little lacking in faith. I can't believe people would lose their faith in her simply because she hasn't appeared since then. What a sorry state this world is in these days. Now, Luca, you should get baptized and faithfully serve Ilias. I hope you're at peace, Mother. Don't worry, I'm going to return with Father. Yep, even though it's a different timeline, those who are destined to die still die. All sorts of... Well, I guess it's not entirely true. It hasn't happened for Merlin, so... But I guess Lucifina just had to die. Wonder what she... I guess she died from a disease again, but who sent it if not Ilias? I'm pretty sure this timeline has better sanitation than the other one, too. All sorts of items are hidden in pots, barrels, and drawers. You aren't an adventurer unless you check everyone. You should hurry up to the temple right now, though. Sonia looked incredibly mad. Yeah, I'm sure she's pissed. Which, by the way, it's funny that you go rummaging around through everything. Which the original specifically called Luca a thief for even thinking about. But I guess when in an RPG, do as RPGs do. My, I never thought Hans would get kidnapped. I'm completely at a loss. Perhaps the Monster Lord instigated this somehow? Yeah, right. What am I saying? Who would ever think that the benevolent Monster Lord would cause trouble like this? You would think that was some sort of propaganda or something, right? Which it was in the other game. Hey Luca, isn't it time for your baptism? Well, don't get your hopes up for it. That priest will splash some water over your head, but that's it. In the past, Ilias supposedly descended from heaven, though. I was born after a great disaster like you, so I don't get a real baptism either. Sorry if I ruined your day. Yay! You did it, Luca! You beat up those bad slimes! Please don't hurt the nice ones, though, okay? It's so nice to see people coexisting with monsters. See, if God isn't instigating violence, the world could become a lot more peaceful. Hey, Luca, today's the big day, isn't it? I bet you'll come back a completely changed man. But if you get in over your head, you better run away no matter how uncool you think it is. I've already ran away plenty. I wonder whose grave this is. Yeah, turns out it's the Metal King's grave. Get into the temple on the double, Luca! Blessed Ilias, grant this young hero your blessing. Please come by before you leave town, but for now, you best hurry on to the temple. Mari. I'll see you again tonight, Mari. I'm almost broke, so I should save the money, but you're just too good, Mari. Or Mary, whatever. However you want to pronounce that. Troubled times these are. It's hard to believe even Sonia has been brought to tears every day lately. Really? Every day? Probably because of Luca, who's completely oblivious to her advances. And now a villager was abducted by slimes. Things haven't been this bad since the great disaster 30 years ago. I think an event that literally sundered a continent into pieces is a bit worse than the lumberjack being snooed by some slimes. Well, no, isn't it time for your baptism? It may all be for show, but you should get baptized anyway. Why? Tradition? Tradition's just peer pressure from dead people. That's all things we find in the mountains. Buy lots of stuff for me. I don't need any. You're back again. The slime girls like to be mischievous, but they took it too far this time. Most of them are good little girls, though. I suppose we could just be happy nothing bad ended up happening. That was terrible what happened with Hans. I'm scared just thinking I could be next. When you save me, let me finish 2 or 3 times first, okay? Anyway, shouldn't you attend your ceremony before shopping? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Everyone wants me to get baptized. Welcome. Oh, if it isn't Luca, shouldn't you be at the temple right now? Yes. Yep. Tutorial. Don't need it. Speaking of Marie. All that commotion earlier made me come home. But now that I have the day off, I can focus on my side job. My job? I'm the village chief's maid, as you know. My side job? That's a secret. Shouldn't you be heading to the temple, Luca? If you want to know what my side job is, you'll have to become a man first. Yep. Based on the man's reaction outside, I'm sure everyone can simply guess what her side job is. Full moon grass. Good grief, Luca. You're going to give an old woman a heart attack. I'm glad everyone's safe, but I was really worried. Anyway, what are you doing loafing around here? Shouldn't you be at the temple for your baptism? Yeah. Sonia's not here. We could rummage through her stuff. Looks like Sonia's not home. So, interesting storytelling just in the room alone. Sonia loves clubs. There are lots of clubs in her room. Even one in her bed. But you know, I'm kind of thinking that Sonia doesn't love clubs because she likes whacking things really hard. I'm sure that Sonia is just frustrated that Luca is so oblivious, to the point that she could have "fuck me" written on her forehead, and Luca would just think someone pulled a prank on her. So, in a town that doesn't sell any sex toys, I think Sonia's just making do. Alright, time to head on after talking to these fine fellows. Ilias Temple is beyond this point, but you knew that without me having to tell you. Just reflex, sorry. It's about time for your baptism, isn't it, Luca? Make sure you take it seriously. That was a tough last few hours, even though we didn't end up marching out of town. It's all thanks to you, Luca. Your courage is commendable. I died several times. Ah, speaking of Sonia. Sonia! What the hell, Luca? Where have you been? The head priest is sick of waiting for you. I'm sorry, I was just talking to everyone in town before making my way there. I didn't think it was a big deal. I know, I'm sorry. What's with that getup, though? I'm dressed up for your baptism, idiot! Do you seriously forget I'm a temple priestess? Well, if you're come straight from the original trilogy, you have no idea who Sonia is. Of course, if you read the diary, then you know that she's Luca's childhood friend. But I can never forget Sonia. So, of course I didn't. Then hurry your ass up! How much longer do you plan to make us wait? Alright. Now go on ahead and make sure everything's ready. If you aren't right behind me, I'm going to get baptized and go adventuring in your place. If I'm any later, I'll be in real trouble. So of course, I'm immediately going to talk to everyone. This is Ilias Temple. Besides being able to change it, yeah. Tutorial. You're as usual, Luca. You're an inspiration to us all. Oh yeah, your adventure starts today, doesn't it? I suppose you're still going to have to come back here every time you want to change your job, though. Yeah. Oh, okay. You could change your job here at Ilias Temple. That's why people from all over the world flock here. That sounds like a huge pain in the ass. Can you imagine if you had to go to a specific small town in a different island in order to change your job? Well, I guess it's cheaper than going to college. At least here in the States. Although lately, far fewer than normal have been arriving. I wonder if most have finally found a job they like. Luca, go get baptized. I'm sure you'll make a fine adventurer. I can't unlock the adventurer class for a long time. As of today, I'm retiring from the priesthood. I wonder if I should give being a gab a try. You can leave the temple directly to the outside from here. Oh, hey, Luca, if you don't hurry, Sonia's gonna be pissed at you. She already is. What worse can it be? Ah! I wanna be a mage! Pew, 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 pew. I wanna be a maid when I grow up. Yeah, don't care. Yeah, move on. The head priestess is getting tired of waiting. Sonia's too, for that matter. You're kinda late. Well, no matter. I heard how you saved Hans and everything. Yep, Otto pushes me forward. Sorry, I know I'm late. I heard how you went alone to the mountains and rescued a villager. You may be a tad late, but I'm sure Ilias would overlook it given the situation. Without further ado, let's begin the ceremony. Sonia, the holy water, please. Oh, right. Here you are, your grace. Thank you. Luca, I will now pour the holy water over you. The priest pours water on Luca's head. That's it? Well, if it wasn't too much of a letdown. In the old days, this would be when the goddess herself would descend from heaven to meet you. Luca, hero Luca, can you hear my voice? What? It can't be that voice! Ilias! I can't believe it! After all this time... Yeah, a bit different from how Ilias didn't descend for Luca's baptism in the original trilogy. No way! That's the real Ilias? Luca, the world is teetering on the edge of ruin. Even as we speak, the darkness covering it is spreading faster and faster. The only one who can thwart it is you, Luca. You're the very last hope this world has. As I am now, I don't have enough power to baptize you. It's taking everything I have left just to send you this message. But even without a baptism or blessing, you're a true hero in my eyes. Yes, an unblessed hero. Unblessed hero Luca, please, please save this world. Emphasis on the this. Ilias, I never lost faith in you. I knew your holiness could never be destroyed. Don't be so sure about that, Cramps. Descent of Goddess Ilias. Luca, it appears you've been burdened with a great destiny. You must save the world, unblessed hero. Me? Save the world? It may be prudent to keep the nature of your quest a secret, however. The goddess told us that the world is being covered in darkness. If the masses learned of this, it could cause a great deal of panic and strife. It seems like a lot of pressure put on Luca. He's reckless under the best of circumstances. But he's treated like some legendary hero. That's why we must keep this between ourselves. I understand, Your Grace. You must remain discreet in your journey as well, Luca. I know you may be excited, but strange things are afoot. I understand. Sonia, please don't mention this to anyone. I won't. Wait, why am I the only one who has to be told that twice? Go, Luca, unblessed hero that you are. Do everything in your power to obey Ilias. Your Grace, not so loud. Anyway, do your best, and do not waver. Come talk to me whenever you want to change jobs. I will be doing that very seldomly. Later, Luca. I'll be waiting in the village. Sonia, you dropped your hat. No running in the temple, I swear. Kids these days have no respect. No respect. Luca, we have a problem. Come quick! What is it this time? Calm down a second. Just tell me. We have time to talk about it. Your house. Lots of trouble. There's a pair of children fighting in there. A monster and an angel. They're beating each other up and making a mess of the place. Children? A monster and an angel? The two I met on the mountain, perhaps? What are they doing this in my house? Crap, I better go see. No running in the temple, I swear. Alright. Let's head straight to Luca's house. We shall do a quick save, though. Alright. Get lost, you malicious goddess. You're the one who should leave, filthy monster lord. What's going on in there?